Football games are games that are never boring to play. The reason is, this football game always experiences updates every season. This update can be done in several aspects, starting from the players, graphics, features, to the physics of the game. Well, we will discuss an interesting Android soccer game to play this year. Here are 10 of the best football games for Android in 2021. The first game on the list this time is a game called Soccer Manager 2021. As the title implies, in this game you will play the role of a manager for a soccer team. As a soccer manager simulation-themed game, this game is one that is quite complete. In addition, this game might also be an alternative to the Football Manager game, which can be played for free. In the game, you can do various things, from managing team composition, playing strategies, contracting with sponsors, and much more. Later, you can watch the match in 2D and 3D. Even though this game still has a number of flaws, it's still very interesting to try. If you like various skills and tricks in soccer, then SkillTwins is a game that you might like. The reason is, this game focuses more on various football skills that might be done. The game in this game will be done by completing lots of levels. To complete it, you have to avoid various obstacles, enemies, and defeat the goalkeepers. In the process, you can perform a variety of unique tricks. This trick can be done by combining two virtual joysticks on the left and right of the screen. In total, there are more than 20 tricks and skills that you can unlock and use. In addition, the presence of various different places certainly makes it more varied. One of the drawbacks of this game is that the game controls will feel a little difficult to control. Football Master 2 is another best football game for Android 2021, which also focuses on the management of a football club. For now, this game is still in the early access stage on the Play Store. But even so, this game looks promising. As the second series of the Football Master game, this game certainly provides various improvements when compared to the first series. This can be seen from the graphic presentation, UI, and features offered. When compared with other similar games, this game is one of the games with a very interesting presentation. The matches in this game are presented with good animation. In addition, you are also required to make strategic changes while the match is in progress. Adapted from one of the most popular soccer anime series, Captain Tsubasa Zero will certainly love you if you are looking for a soccer game with an anime presentation style. In this game, you will be brought into the story of Tsubasa Azora. The story is based on the story in the anime version. So if you like Tsubasa's story, then the story in this game will also be interesting for you. Apart from the story mode, there are also a number of other game modes provided by this game. The game itself focuses on team development and strategy while competing. The matches in this game will take place automatically. What's interesting about the match is the availability of a variety of different skills from each player. This skill will be displayed in a number of cutscenes. In addition, of course, this game also has various iconic and new characters. That way, the anime impression of this game will be even more pronounced. As a soccer-themed game, Extreme Football is a game that is quite interesting. The reason is, this game takes the theme of street soccer. In this game, you will play with other players online. The game itself will be carried out in 3 versus 3. In the match, you will control a character. What's interesting about this game is the availability of a number of characters with different positions. Each character has unique characteristics and skills that match the character's position. Apart from presenting a fairly interesting gameplay, this game is also supported by a number of fields with good detail. When playing, there are several camera options that you can choose from. If you are looking for a soccer game with a more relaxed gameplay, then Mini Football might be a game that you will like. This game, released by Miniclip, presents a casual football concept in some of its elements. This can be seen from the design of the players, the field, until the match takes place. The match itself will be conducted online against other players. The duration of each match is quite short. Because it comes with a more casual presentation theme, this game presents a variety of field actions that are packaged more simply. To play, you can build your own team. The team can contain various players with different attributes. In addition, there are a number of different fields that you can unlock later. Since it was first released in mid-2019, Champion of the Fields has become one of the soccer games that until now deserves to be reckoned with. How not? This game was released by a developer who quite often releases high-quality games, namely NetEase. As a game from NetEase, this game also comes with quite promising quality. The graphics and physics of the game can be presented well. Apart from graphics, the controls in this game are quite easy to master. For the control mechanism, this game provides a virtual joystick and several other buttons for baiting and making kicks. In the game, you will form your own team and make a number of customizations. The next game is one of the favorites of many players, namely Dream League Soccer, or commonly abbreviated as DLS. As a soccer game, this game is no less popular than the PES and FIFA game series. As the main competitor of PES and FIFA in the field of soccer games on Android, DLS also always updates each season. Well, DLS 2021 is an update for the latest season that has been adapted to current football conditions. As an update for the latest season, this game certainly brings various updates, starting from the UI appearance, features, graphic presentation, to physics for each player. With the quality it presents, it's no wonder this game has a lot of fans. What's interesting in this game is that you can develop various facilities, from training, stadiums, academies, and so on. The next game in the list of the best football games for Android in 2021 this time is none other than the game made by EA entitled FIFA Football. As a soccer game on mobile devices, the FIFA game for the mobile version is one of the most popular games to date. This cannot be separated from the popularity of FIFA games on consoles and PCs. Well, this mobile version is also one of the games that are always awaited every year, including for 2021. In terms of gameplay, this game presents gameplay with a fairly simple game mechanism. You can feed by tapping. As for kicks, you can do a swipe on the cell phone screen. In addition, the presence of a license that is quite complete is certainly another advantage of this game. With the presence of gameplay that is quite realistic and also supported by in-depth features, of course FIFA Football is one of the games that must be included in the list this time. It is undeniable that the presence of the PES franchise in every season has always been one of the must-play soccer games. In the 2021 season, this game from Konami also remains one of the most entertaining ball games to play. Of course, this cannot be separated from the gameplay and features that are almost always updated in every season. You can do the game yourself online. Later, you can play in campaign mode or play against other players online. To play, you can form a dream team starting from choosing a team logo, coach, player composition, and so on. Even though the graphics are not as good as the console and PC versions, the gameplay feels quite satisfying. With features that include complete, good physics, and various other features, make the PES series a soccer game that is always awaited in every season.